Morning. Morning from Seattle. Man, is it nice out today? I'm telling you what. When it's not raining here, it's flippin' gorgeous. Can barely stand it. But have to get these sewn in today. So that's what I'm gonna do. But first I'm gonna log in and see who's here so I can talk to y'all while I'm doing it. Kind of fun that way. If I can get to it. Maybe you. Okay, good morning. Okay, now I do this weird. So you might as well just know it right away. So I just mark the center of the spine every time with a pencil. So when I'm sewing in my signatures and fiddling and farting around, I can see where the straight line is. That's just how I do it. I've done it like that since the beginning, and I don't know, I just don't quit. And then I have this wax thread in my shop. The link is below. It's just the best thread, and so I just bought, as much as I could get my hands on. So, so it's the best thread. And I don't use any particularly kind of needle. I just use the longest one that I have. That's all I do. So, hi, Maria. So, let's see. I've got my long needle. I got my wax thread. Hi, Debbie. Sewing day. It smells so good with the wax in here. All right, so like I was saying, I do my signatures a little weird. But the one thing I do want to say is, when you're setting your signatures up, just make sure your biggest pages are on the outside and they gradually go smaller as you go in. That way you won't have any of these long, see how they spread right here on the edge? Which, it's totally okay for this one because it's going to be shaggy and I'm going to have stuff hanging out and blah, blah, you can't tell or whatever. But if you're one of those people, you know the ones I'm talking about, right? If you're one of those people, and sometimes I am too on the books I do, and you want it completely, you have to have, you got to go smaller, 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 smaller as you go, otherwise you always got that overlap. But anyway. So, like I said, I do it weird. Okay, so then the next thing I want to tell you about signatures is you have to know yourself when you do books. You have to know how heavy your signature is going to be. It doesn't depend on, everybody gets hung up on, oh, how many pages goes in a signature? And I did the same thing. But now that I've made these, I realize now it doesn't have anything to do with that. It has to do with how heavy you embellish your pages and how much crap you're going to be putting on it for the weight of the string. That's the whole point. So I know I'm a heavy embellisher, but this is going to be just Mace fabrics like it was last time, so it isn't going to be too heavy. So I don't have to worry about this, but if this was going to be heavy, then what you want to do is, and I know most people don't, but usually you put your book in the middle, right? And you want it in the middle and all that. But when you make a heavy book, you want, when you set your book up like this to go put it on your shelf, you want your signatures to hit the table so that the weight isn't on your string when it's hanging there suspended, A lot of times we don't have the signature hitting the table. We want it in the center of the book, which is totally okay, whatever, but you have a bigger danger of breaking strings if you don't. If you don't have them laying on the table. So, this one, thankfully, I don't have to worry about either. It's like the perfect size. I can't really go wrong. So anyway, I put my line here. And I got one of these cool rulers with the holes in the... So I just stick it in the middle of the thing and just dot, 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 and then I got my perfect dots, right? Because it's got the holes in it, and then draw my line, so it's pretty easy. And then I have to get out this tool because I don't have an awl. I bought one. It was the wrong shape. I don't know. I just don't use one. I just never have. Because when you start out, you don't have all that stuff. And I just never did buy one. So I go through all this rigmarole. And every time people watch me do this, they say, you need to watch videos on how to do this. This one lady's like, go watch I'm a Cool Mom. She does it the right way. I'm like, oh my God. She watches me too. You gotta be kidding me. Like, I know that I'm do it whack. This is just the way I do it. I don't poke with an awl. I just poke it with my needle and use my pliers, you know, and push it down. That's just how I do it. So, you know, don't bug me. Sending me mail saying I'm doing it wrong. I already know. So no need to rub it in. This is just how I do it. I don't know. Works for me. I've been doing it this way since the very beginning, and I just poke it through. It's just how I do it. I don't even use a pin. I just do my line and pull it out. It's just what I do. I don't know. People get shocked when they see, oh, you know. It's so funny. Even my mom yelled at me. Oh, she's like, oh, Kelly. I don't know how you do it like that. But anyway, that's why I draw the line, because now when I go poke it up through here, I can either poke a hole right now to show me where to go through right here, but it's going to be hard to see with all this crap anyways. So, you know, I just make a rough guesstimate, and, you know, you don't have to, you don't got to get weird about it, you know, it'll be okay. Because it'll be hidden, you know. So I just poke up through here and make sure I'm on the line, which I completely am. Perfect. Jeez. Couldn't get any better than that. But I do struggle at this one point. And I'll show you where it is. You'll see it. It'll be obvious. And I don't have much in here to worry about, you know, with like little bags or, you know, any of that. So it all kind of goes easy. You know, it's a little bit of messing around, but, you know, whatever. I don't know. I just fart around. Now this one is kind of funny because it's way up here. Okay. So I'm just guesstimating actually. And I'm only making a hole. I'm not going all the way through. See, I use the needle for my awl, so I just poke the hole till I feel the cover, and then I back it off again because I just want a little guide because I'm going through upside down, see? So, there. So now I just follow my little hole like normal, you know. But dang, these pages are so friggin' beautiful, and they smell so dang good. Oh, I'm telling you. I have been considering all night long, because I know I'm doing this, not doing anything to this book and just leaving it like this. I did so much work on it already. You know, just do a couple of things, you know. But once you start just doing a couple things, well then it ends up to be, you know, more than a couple. So I don't know. I just want to get it sewed on, which last time I didn't. I embellished for a while, but I want to see what it looks like. I'm telling you, this paper is so pretty that if I can't approve it any, then why the heck would I put a bunch of crap on it, you know? So I'm going to sew it together and then just see if I can even put anything on here that'll even make it look better. Psh. That's the thing with kits too, you know. God, they make such beautiful stuff. It's like, what the heck? How do you even improve upon, you know, the paper? But if I'm doing shabby chic, I mean, there's got to be a little shabby. Otherwise, it'll just be chic. Look. My last pages, I screwed up. Usually I put a clothespin on the end, so that doesn't happen, but it pulled through, so now I don't even know what to do. I gotta rethread it and pull it in. Dang it. But you know, sewing in signatures is always epic. Something always happens, you know, so I'll just use this one. So I gotta go back and find my starter thread right here. You little bugger. I think I'll have to go redo my sign, my video name, to say how not to sew in your signatures. How not to do it. No, it's okay. Hey, this is what happens. We gotta be like Marines and adapt and overcome. Okay? Just adapt and overcome. See, look. No problem. Just relax. Don't need the blood pressure to go up. You see, I usually put a clip on the end so I don't pull it through, but I think that was the first time I didn't, because I thought, oh, I'm a pro. I've been doing this for a couple years now. I don't need to put that on the end. Yeah, right. As soon as you get the slightest ego trip, as soon as I think I know something, just kidding. You don't. Right? You don't know anything. Okay. Had my thread wrapped around the dang. Still not done with the shaker page yet. Or faux shaker page. I've been getting people saying, what shakes? I'm like, well, nothing actually shakes. It just looks like it shakes. So I had to rename one of my things. Faux shaker page. So technical. But I guess it's right. It doesn't actually shake. So, I'm a fraud. Okay. Now we'll go down here. Just, somewhere. Just somewhere down here. Pick a cozy spot. I was going to show you where I have troubles, which I just had troubles. That wasn't really the trouble spot, but today it was. Oh yeah, I'm right on the line, so I'm not having any troubles there. Usually I have troubles judging where the line is, but I'm doing good today. Then I was just discussing that I forgot and put the applique on the spine before I had my signature sewed in, so now we'll see my strings, but I don't mind seeing strings. A lot of them do it purposely to see your strings, so I don't know. You could see my strings last time too, so it just depends how you do it. But I was going to try to remember this time to not do it like that, but I still forgot. So, but you can't, I mean, it's just plain color, so it doesn't really contrast or anything. Okay, so this is the part where I have trouble. Because I can't just poke it through, So I have to come through here first. Okay, but this is where you have to use a lot of extra thread. And this is why I say to use a long piece of thread, because of this right here. So first you got to get your needle through the binding, through the back, right? Because you can't just poke it up through everything. What are the odds you would hit every hole correctly? It would be, might as well buy a lottery ticket. So you got to get it up through there first. Then if you sewed this in so tight that you can't even maneuver it, it's going to be stuck like this, and how are you going to get your needle in, see? So that's why it's so important to have this end and make sure that you have enough room so that you can leave some lag here and you can tighten it up after you're done doing all this part. So now I have enough room. I can put my needle in a normal way, but it still gets hairy even when I have this much, so because you're kind of, going weird here. So, and then you're trying to go in the same hole without, I always try to do it without catching the other thread, you know what I mean? Because I hate that when you pull it through and it sticks, but, Hi, Lori. Hi, Susan. We're just doing signatures right now on this one. I was telling them that I do it weird, kind of, but, I mean, everybody has their own way, But I started this weird way when I was new, and I just never remedied it. Yeah, I know, it stinks. I always have something happen, I just did. Came undone, and I had to redo, there's always something. But I don't mind showing it because there's a lot to talk about signatures, actually. And the new people. So, see, you lose your needle here sometimes. You gotta, this part stinks. Then sometimes you back it out too far. So I gotta back up and find where my needle's at now. But it's always epic. But after you get it done, it's like, oh, it's not a book until, you you get that sewed in. So, oh, it was already through. Here I'm all stressing out and it already came out. I was all stressed out and here it is. Magic. All right. So sometimes you thread it through the other thread, and I undo that because otherwise it doesn't like sew right, or it just doesn't tie right, you know what I mean? So pull it up because I got a lot of lag in mine. But I have organza, you know, so this is going to be particularly cruel to me right now. I'm going to see if I can even do it. I don't know if I can get it undone. I think I can. I think I can. But I'll have to put it through the hole again. But that's okay, because I don't like it when it's like that. I like them to be independent of each other. Ah, it still didn't work. There's still one more. Still one more I gotta go through. But it's the other one this time. So I'm gonna have to put them both through the hole now, because they both came out. So now I gotta get them through the organza. Trying to do it without the needle, but I guess I can't. So we'll thread the needle again. How many times have I had to do this? But that's okay. Okay, nice. Now we'll do the other one. See if I can get it through without bothering the one I just put in. I think I can do it okay. Okay. I think I did okay. Yay. Okay. Now you can pull it tight and they're independent of each other, and now you can pull it tight. I was telling them I leave it quite loose because otherwise I can't get that last needle in. So just make sure it's all snug on both sides, you know, and you can't really see the line that I draw. If you get it right on the line, you can't really see it. Anyways, see, both sides. Can't really see it, and I do it in pencil, so it all works out. So just make sure you know, pull it. I mean, you don't want to pull it too hard. It's just, you know, paper. But, and then the thing I like about this wax thread is you can untie it if you need to. I love that. I've used some thread before. Gosh, there's no way you would ever get it untied, you know, but sometimes things happen, you know, when you're making your book, and sometimes you gotta undo it. So it's nice to have this. That's why I love this thread so much. My goodness. Okay, then I'm gonna look for, I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do, but I've never ever, I don't think ever put anything on my strings, and this time I'm gonna. So I got all my stuff here, and I only got these little punches, 7/8 I got. So I just want to find some little image here, probably a dragonfly, if I can find one. I got all my gypsy stuff on top. I'm going to be making boho next. I keep having a hard time. I got lines in my printer, and then I just been having so much trouble. Look at the lines. It makes me so mad. I clean my heads and try to do all this. It's just a friggin' mess. I'm so mad. Then I was printing out my own digis, huh?
Yeah.
What you doing, honey?
Stopped and got my boat tags.
Oh, good.
It was like 70 bucks for 2 years or something.
Oh, okay.
So they're good for 2 years.
Okay. So, let's see. Let's see. I don't think he knows I'm doing a video. Although he doesn't seem to care. He'll come in and talk to me, and I tell him I'm in doing a video, and he don't stop. I don't even bother telling him anymore. I wonder if it flowers. I don't know. Let's look. So I was thinking, well, I could just punch these dragonflies out. That'd be cute enough, you know, or something. Or something. But I got so much gypsy stuff in here. I can't find my dragonflies. Here's some. I think that'll be good enough. Or I got charms. I could do little charms. I don't know, but I was thinking I want to use this punch. I never used it yet. My friend Deanna gave it to me. So, I just don't know if that's too much. Too much wings or what. We'll just see. I might end up doing charms anyway. We'll see. Oop, this is cute. Little 7/8 scalloped edge. Ooh, that's cute. So I'll do that one. And this one. This is the one I want with the little bugs. There. Okay, and then I guess I gotta ink the edges of them or it's gonna bug me, you know. I could glossy accent them too and put some for fun, but I don't think I'm gonna go through all that for a dang cap. Although I could. Although I could. Because this is the center, but I'm not going to because I have words that's going to go on here. Yeah, I think the little dragonflies are cute. They'll be cute. I just didn't want too much because I got wings, butterfly wings. You can get these wings in my shop. I got the link up there if you need to go over and get some thread to sew, or I got these sticker butterflies and I got the wax thread. There we go. This will be cute. One more. And I've never even done this before. So this is cute. I might have done it once. Seems like I remember in the very beginning. You know, everybody does it. I just never have. Shut up, Debbie. Shut up, Debbie. Alright, I'm just going to do alternating opposite patterns, you know. Glue them on. And then see how this looks. Now that we got it sewed together. And I'm going to see if I can even make this even look any better than it already does. Because I'm just in love with this paper. And I made some extra. I did a video and I made some extra and I sold some in my shop. And I had so many people want some paper. So I did make some. It's sold out. But now I can't find the video, so sometimes I don't know where these videos go. I make videos and post them, and then they disappear. So I don't know where it went. So I might have to make another one. I guess. I looked too, I thought, well, maybe I made it in group, you know, a Facebook video. And I went and looked, but I can't find it. So, I don't know where it went. All right. Oh, that's cute. Look, I got bugs on one side and bugs on both sides. One color and one black and white. Ooh, that's cute. I should have maybe done it smaller, shorter. I don't know. Guess it's okay. It's like they're flying, see? Flying around. Ooh, this is cute. We decided not to go to the swap meet today. We could go tomorrow. You get good deals tomorrow because it's the last day, you know. But it's just so nice out today. It's been raining for a couple days and we woke up and it's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. We can't even leave our yard. I can't even leave my house. It's so freaking beautiful. Oh my God, we just had coffee on the deck and a piece of chocolate cake. Sean likes sweets in the morning. So he made coffee and I cut cake and watered flowers and sit out on the deck and have coffee. It's so nice. And we live on the river, you know. Stillaguamish River. Oh, you have the rain now? Oh, that's funny. Yep. There, cute. Cute. More danglies. Right? How was that? Okay, now let's look at this. I got my ribbons here. This one was just still a little bit wet. I just didn't want to. So I have these in my shop, Sandstone Beige, and this one is, I can't remember the name. But yeah, I'm doing a video. What you doing, honey?
Just swimming around.
I'm going to come out with you in a minute.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm going to come out with you in a minute.
I gotta put them tags on my boat
Okay.
before I do anything, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. It's still, the yard's really wet. It's
I know. It's wet. We want to mow the lawn and stuff, so.
grass and stuff, but I wanna wait till it dries out.
Yeah. Okay, so let's
Maybe this afternoon.
put these in real quick. Do it this way. I wanted to do pitch posts on these because I didn't want this ribbon to be competition with the stuff that I'm going to have hanging out here. Because the last time I learned that, but the pitch post shank is too short. It won't even go through all this, so I couldn't do a pitch post, but that's what I wanted to do. I couldn't get it to work, so. I'm doing it like this again. As soon as I get this in, then we'll look at it here. And I'll show you what I did. I got the corners glued on last night. I had them clamped all night. And I glossy accented the front leaves and did some glitter. And I cut up this applique for my shop. I'll show you. Okay. There. This is cute. I love the dragonflies. It's so pretty. So, Dragonfly Delight Calico Collage, and then this isn't actually the cover, but I just like this dragonfly, and I wanted it fairly, this isn't plain, but I'm saying I just didn't want this, because look at the inside, it's just so gorgeous, look. So I didn't want that on the outside because I got this big applique. And I wanted the applique to be the star, basically. You know what I mean? So I was trying to get the front to be a little bit more subdued and, you know, a little bit softer so I could use my applique is what I was trying to do. And so I knew I was going to be doing this, you know, so I've been collecting stuff and pastels and this colored stuff for quite some time. And then I did the paper, all that color too. So I've been trying to like, you know, so that's why I'm stuck on this for a while because I've been doing this and collecting for this for a long time. So anyways, I did put the metal corners on last night, so I do like the way that looks. And they're both, you know, the antique brassy color. And the glossy accents looks good. And I just put little whispers of some Martha Stewart glitter in there. And then I put muslin on to cover the spine. I'll fix this up later. And then cut the applique. There's a video on how I did that. And I put corners on the back. I didn't do any glossy accents back here. It's the back, so I don't know. But anyway, you can get the grommets in my shop too. And then the front and the back inside covers, I did the BAM stuff, you know, in your face kind of stuff. Right? And I glossy accented inside here and put glitter on all the wings. So it's nice and shiny and pretty. And then this one I did the same down here, right here. Her wings are glossy accented, so they're all shiny. So I did the bottom knowing that, guess what? I'm probably not going to put pockets down here and tags in. This is beautiful the way it is, and I just think it's pretty. And I'm leaving it just like this. And in fact, I almost was considering, I was just telling the girls of leaving this just the way it is. Because it's so dang pretty, I can't even stand it. But I could embellish this page, I see already. So see, here I go. You know, it's just so pretty that I love the colors and how it all turned out and everything. So sometimes I hate to put a bunch of crap on it when the paper turned out so good. But I like paper, so we'll just see. Ooh, it's so pretty. I love the wax. I did copper wax and I did opal vintage well, some wax. I did a video on it. You'll have to go look. What's it called? Vintage lace, vintage silk. Wax. Opal Magic wax. So I did copper and the vintage silk, so it's really pretty. And then I have the key stamps in my shop too. So I did some keys on here. Ooh, I just love the shimmer. It's so pretty. Copper on this one and opal on these ones. Then I did Tim Holtz stenciling and black script stamping. You probably can't see in the camera, but. And then it's inked with fossilized amber and vintage photo. And I did a lot of lots of distressing. It's all been rubbed in, like I said, either the wax or, see, this is the copper, and it smells so good, you know. I love the way that I have the highlights and the lowlights and the smell, and I love the way the Kool-Aid came out and the great paper. It's really pretty, and I love the key stamps. So now that I got it sewed in, I guess I am gonna, but dang, it's so pretty. I hate to ruin it. But I can see a few pages I can put stuff on. So pretty. Okay. So here I go, I guess. We'll start embellishing. But dang, after you do all this work on the paper, I see normally I don't do this. I glue two pieces together and sew around the edge and, you know, use all that. Well, you know what I do usually. So this isn't like my typical thing, so I'm having fun. It's pretty. It's pretty. I like it. And then here's the middle, which I'm not done yet either, but that's fun. A faux shaker. All right, well, I got it all sewed together, so I guess now I'm gonna get my fabrics. I have surrounded, so I'm gonna get it out and start it. So that'll be my next videos here. I've got so much stuff. I'm using my sari and glitter fabrics and charms and junk jewelry, and we're going totally full-blown shabby chic, just like last time, I guess. Only this one will probably be even more, because last time it just happened by accident. Like, I don't know, I didn't know, you know, it was my first time doing one like this, so I didn't quite know what I was doing, but it worked out. So now I want to embrace instead of struggle. Right? And see if I can get it to come out. Oh, I just love this paper so much. I just can't get over it. I'm sorry, but I didn't use any kit paper. I only just made my own. I just used a couple sheets, and then I used her tags and such, you know, the element pages. So, and her envelopes and things like that. So I cut some of that out and sewed around, did some stuff to it, and I'll be putting some of that in. But anyway, so there it is. So I'll get to embellishing, and that'll be the next time I see y'all. We'll get our glue out. Okay? Thanks for stopping in to visit. Bye.